The government of Ethiopia says it is moving to the next phase against the North Tigray regional forces and is taking control of the region's capital city called Mekelle. The central government believes this is where some of the leaders of the Tigray People's Liberation Front have been hiding. Its plan is to strike some time after the 72 hours ultimatum for surrender passed. It has asked civilians to save themselves by leaving.
To save yourself and to save your city means by alienating themselves, they can leave the city if they wish to the suburbs and periphery, whereby the ringleaders would be left alone. So that could be also an option. They can inform to our defense forces where the actual leaders are actually hiding out and where the actual armaments are put, so that they could be a precise strike on the city and then now to engulf the city. So the Mekelle people would have a number of choices to collaborate with national defense forces.
But the TPLF has said they will not surrender. The United Nations Security Council has asked for Ethiopia to embrace dialogue. The UN says at least 40,000 Ethiopians have fled for safety into neighboring Sudan. Others have reportedly been hit in the crossfire. President Cyril Ramaphosa, as the chair of the African Union, has initiated an African Union-led process to convince the warring factions in Ethiopia to embrace dialogue. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's government says it will not have any discussion with the TPLF.
The government actually made it clear that the Prime Minister would receive and talk to these envoys as a matter of respect for African initiative and the African leaders. But again, because facts on the ground have now changed and have come to their very end, there could be several scenarios, mechanisms whereby the lasting peace issue could be discussed about, but not with this particular group, because this particular group has now become fugitive and actually remained in Mekelle, because by and large most of Tigray have now fallen under the hands of our defense forces.
Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has asked the international community not to interfere in the internal affairs of Ethiopia, asking that they should respect the non-intervention policy. Communication and access to the northern region remains impossible. Both the TPLF and Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed refer to each other's leadership as illegitimate. Colette Njohi, SABC News, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.